Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, NJ. Okay, see, you guys, recent events have led me to make this video, and I think it's a really important video. Okay, have you ever done something nice for somebody, but at the end of the day you find yourself feeling like, I don't know, like you did something wrong? Or have you ever had someone do something for you, something so nice, and at the end of the day you act like it's your right, you deserve it, and you don't show gratitude? Well, if you're in any of these two categories, this video is definitely for you. So like I said earlier, recent events led me to make this video. See, you guys, I've had to deal with so many ungrateful people in this life that at some points I'm like telling myself, AJ, you are too old now. You're too old for these kind of things to keep repeating, okay? You have to do something about it. A lot of times people tend to take things for granted. A lot of times. This is something that in my life I have seen happen over and over and over again. You know how maybe someone goes out of their way, they do things for you, and somehow it begins to become an everyday thing, it becomes a routine, and somehow it begins to feel natural, and at some point you begin to feel entitled to it, like this person has to help me. If they don't help me, then it's a sin. They're doing something wrong. And you know how just things keep going, and maybe at some point they actually forget that this person is only helping them out, right? And they begin to feel so entitled to that help that any day you're not able to render that help to that person, it becomes a problem, because at that point they've already begun to feel like it's their right for you to help them. Guess what? It's not your right. It's a privilege. Whatever people do for you, it's not your right. No matter how frequently this person does it or whatever, it is not your right. It's a privilege. And I think that that's something people need to learn or relearn, because I'm sure our parents taught us this growing up. Our guardians, our teachers, they taught us to be grateful. But you know how in life sometimes you just get used to a certain routine, and when that thing doesn't happen, you begin to feel like, oh, somebody has done something wrong to you. It's not your right. It's a privilege. I'm going to recount a few things that have happened to me personally, because I can't speak for anybody else but myself, right? So I'm going to be using my personal experiences, just to buttress a few points, okay? Anyways, if you're watching this video and somehow you're like, oh, this happened between me and NJ, oh, I think this sounds familiar, well, whatever, if the shoe fits. Honestly, I have had encounters with so many ungrateful people, right? For maybe the things I did out of my kind heart. Okay, let's say now there's somebody, someone close to you, they don't have a car, and you have a car, of course, right? And it's not like you're an 8 to 5 worker or something like that, so you mostly have free time, right? And you happily drive this person wherever they want to go, when they need help, just whenever they need to go somewhere and you're free, you're there for them, you're doing it all the time. And then maybe one time you're unable to do it, and next thing this person begins to give you some kind of attitude because they have gotten used to you doing this particular thing for them. I think somehow in their brain, in their head, it is now their right. They forget the fact that you go out of your way just to make them happy, right? And just that one time you're unable to make them happy, they begin to give you some kind of attitude. I know the worst thing is that throughout all that time you've been doing all those nice stuff for them, they will not even open their mouth to say thank you. But because you are who you are not doing this for the thank you, okay? You're just letting it pass until they begin to give you that attitude for the one time you're not able to maybe drive them somewhere or do something for them, and you begin to think, wait to NJ, it's like this person now thinks you're their personal driver. See, to me, I don't know. I feel like when someone does something nice to you, whether the person is expecting a thank you or not, I feel like you should say thank you. You should appreciate that person. Because, see, that appreciation, that thank you say to that person, it's like flow to the soul. I don't know if you guys can relate to what I'm saying. Yeah, when you're nice to someone, it's not like you're doing it so that this person will come and say thank you to you. You're doing it out of the goodness of your heart because you're a nice person, you're a good Christian, you love helping people, you just love seeing that happiness on their face, when you do something nice and they're happy, you just help them feel something. It's not like you're doing it for the thank you. But I feel like that thank you really does something, it kind of, it's like a fuel for that person to keep going. Like, you know, now when you do something nice for somebody and that person just says thank you so much, like you can see that sincere gratitude. I think it warms the heart. I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like that thank you is very essential. For someone, like when someone does something for me, even the smallest things, oh God, I keep saying thank you. I sing your praises. I pray for you because I know for me, that does something for me, right? It just feels good for someone to appreciate all the hard work you've put into making them happy. So I try to give that feeling that I get back to this person that has helped me. So I keep singing your praises. I keep saying thank you to you. I pray for you. Yeah, when I see you again, I'm like, you don't know what you've even done for me. I'm so grateful. But truly, I am, and I just want to let you know that I am. I feel like that does something. And in my experience, you know, there are some people that you're doing something for, you're going out of your way to make them happy, but they are so, I don't know, they are so grumpy. I don't know how to put it. They are frowning up and down. They're making you feel like you're doing something wrong. They're not saying thank you. They're just making you feel out of it. And see, when I was younger, all those things will happen and I'll just keep doing it. But see, I am too old for that nonsense. If I'm doing something nice for you and you're making me feel like I am a problem on top of the stress I'm putting myself through, on top of my time that I'm giving you, I withdraw. Okay, I cannot be begging you to accept my help. When certain things happening, like for people close to me or something like that, and something happens and I just feel like, okay, this person will be better off without my help, and I withdraw. You know, I get some people, you know, they'll come to me and say things like, if it's Chinelo, Chinelo is my younger sister, by the way. If they always use Chinelo, I don't know, maybe because she's the one that is, you know, the problem in our family. Anyways, you guys get what I mean. She's the outspoken one, right? So they always use that, if she was the one now, even if she does this to you, you will still do it for her. I'm like, no, don't say that. The difference between the both of you is that Nelo would never do this thing that you're doing. She will never act this way. When I do something for her, when I go out of my way to do something for her, not just because she's my sister, she shows me appreciation. She says thank you. Even when she's in a bad mood, she still finds time to say, NJ, thank you so much. Even if she doesn't say it right away, because we know how somehow you can be in a bad mood and forget to say thank you. She still comes back and she says, oh, NJ, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. You know it's not you that I was upset about. It's not you that made me upset. It's something I just needed my time, but I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This one, like she always shows appreciation in different ways, not just by saying thank you, in different ways. And that way you're encouraged to know that this person appreciates everything that you do. So your spirit is still willing to do whatever you can do for this person right now. That's the difference. Don't compare yourself to Chinelo. Don't say if it was Chinelo, you would have done it. No, she will not act the way you're acting. That's the difference. She will not kill my spirit. Your attitude has killed my spirit completely. And at a point, I just don't see a reason to even go on. Do you guys get? Am I blabbing, or am I making points, or am I making sense? The funny thing is that in the past, I found myself, you know, falling back into the same habits that will still lead to this, you know, ingratitude or whatever, that will still get me questioning myself, like, NJ, are you okay? What's wrong with you? How come the same things keep happening to you? Or maybe something is mentally wrong with you. Maybe when God was creating you, he kind of missed something. You know, some people can act so ungrateful that you begin to question yourself. You begin to question your character, your whatever, like, what is wrong? Are you even mad? How can the same thing keep happening to you? Well, see, one thing I've learned growing up, I am too old. I'm too old for certain things to keep repeating themselves, right? If you make me feel like I'm doing something wrong by being nice to you, honestly, it kills the spirit, and I cannot be unhappy, and I cannot be unhappy doing something for somebody. If my mind is not in it, then just forget about it. That's something I've been trying to implement, you know, as I get older, because why would I just let myself be feeling bad for helping somebody? Do you get? It's just wrong on all levels. I don't care. Some people say, but you're not doing this for yourself, you're doing it for God for this. I know I'm doing it for God. I'm doing it because that's the kind of person I am. But at the same time, I cannot be feeling bad for helping you, for being nice. No, I cannot regret being nice, because that's a huge part of who I am. So if you're making me feel like this person that I am is wrong, then forget it though. I withdraw, and that's it. I don't care. Whatever anybody says, at this point in my life, I began to learn that whatever people think about you, it doesn't matter. I don't care. And another thing is that you know how you use your whole heart to do something for somebody. You know that you treat this person better than you treat so many other people. But then at the slightest thing, the person will be like, hey, it's because it is me that you're treating me like this. If you don't treat so person like this, and somehow they keep falling back to Chinny for some reason. You know, you don't treat this person like this. You don't do this. And I'm like, I'm just looking at this person. In my mind, I'm like, do you know that I treat you better than I treat all those people that you're talking about? Because I think in life, you know, I look at you, I know the kind of person you are, and I know how to manage you or handle you. There are some people that when you want to do something for, and you're not really charged, and tell them, oh, please, can we do this later? And you know they will understand. But the other people that you know that once you say no, you try to move it, they'll feel like, oh, it's because it's them, that's why you're not helping them. And you see yourself making, that's the thing I'm talking about, making yourself uncomfortable, putting this person's need ahead of yours just to make them happy, and at the end of the day, they're ungrateful. It just kills the spirit, honestly. See, nobody should be feeling like anything is their right in this world. For someone like me now, okay, you know, in the past, you know how you be nice to somebody, you're always so sweet and nice to somebody, and you expect that person to be nice and sweet to you back. Well, don't expect that. That's something I had to learn, you know, the hard way. You know, I'm that kind of person that I always expect, oh, since I'm nice to this person should also be nice to me. Well, that road leads to a lot of disappointment. It's not your right at all. Expecting somebody to be nice to you just because you're nice to them, it is not your right. They can choose not to. What will you do? Will you beat them? Will you do anything? What will you do? Nothing. Right? Even this life that we live, it is not our right. Because God can take it away at any point. So whatever we feel entitled to in this world, even when it becomes so natural, like it just happens naturally, like it's a routine, it just keeps happening, like when this thing does not happen, it's like your day is not complete. It is not your right. We should learn to appreciate people, even for the smallest things they do for you. Even if, let's say, I'm walking down with my pen falls and somebody picks it up for me, I should say thank you, because that person picking it up for me, it's a privilege that that person helped me. So I didn't have to, you know, bend and, you know, stuff like that, and I hurt my waist or whatever. It's a privilege. It is not our right when people do things for us. And see, if you're like me, that you just keep giving excuses for people. Oh, it's because this person feels alone. Oh, this person might be depressed. Oh, it's because this person is always so lonely. Oh, it's because this. Oh, maybe it's because this person's parents are no longer. Let me just keep doing it. They are sad. Whatever the reason, stop giving excuses for people. No matter the situation people find themselves in, they should be able to show gratitude for whatever somebody does for them. It should, and especially for adults, it's not something that adults should be told. Right? You know your rights from you know what is right, you know what is wrong. You know that you should show appreciation to people. It's just crazy. Like I said in the earlier in this video, recent events led me to make this video because it's crazy. I think about it and it's crazy, and it's almost as if they don't know. So I'm making this video so that you will know that no matter what someone does for you, no matter how small, insignificant you think it is, say thank you. Okay? It takes you nothing. Even when you take that person everything, you know, they have to give up so much to do things for you. The barest minimum you can do, it's to say thank you. Oh, thank you so much, NJ, for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way. These days, I've just learned to remove myself from any situation that will affect my happiness or anything like that. I take myself away from the equation. Because as we get older, we just have to do what's best for us. It's not all the time you're doing what's best for others. You have to think for yourself. Like I keep telling my sister-in-law, Onyi, you have to think about yourself sometimes. Because you keep making everybody happy and they're not interested in making you happy. You just keep going out of your way for people, keep accommodating everybody, but they are not even accommodating you one bit. One small slip down your head as if you did something, you know, something abominable or something like that. You have to think about yourself. So I'm also saying this to, you know, you guys who are so nice. You're so nice. Oh no, this person will be sad if I don't do it. And they'll still be sad when you do it. So choose wisely. So yeah, you just have to think about yourself sometimes. Put yourself first. Because dealing with ungrateful people is not easy. Especially when that person, you know, you have to deal with that person on a daily basis. It's not easy. So at some point you just have to draw a line. But it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you evil. It doesn't make you unkind. It just means you're thinking about yourself. And that's something you should do. See, I know that I'm right. See, I don't even know if I make sense in this, if I've made sense so far or whatever. But I had to rant this rant, honestly. And like I said earlier, you're watching this video and it's seeming like, oh, it's you that NJ is talking about. Oh, well, if the shoe fits, wear it well, okay? Anyways, you guys, let's discuss in the comment section, okay? Has there ever been a time someone showed so much ingratitude, which one is even the correct English, to you that made you question your core being, like, made you question yourself, made you question if you're even well at all? You know, let's discuss in the comment section below, sorry. And if you're that kind of person that I'm talking about, see, you need to do better. Nothing people do for you is your right. It's a privilege. Even if it's your parents, you know, they pay your school fees, they take care of you. It is, I don't think it's your right. It's not your right. It's still a privilege to have parents that care enough to do these things for you. I don't care when your people say, but they brought into this world, there's a responsibility. My dear, nothing. Just don't feel like anything is your right. They can choose not to. You will not kill them. You still hustle and struggle and become somebody you're not. Like I said, even the life that you have, that you're breathing, it is not your right. It's something that can be taken away from you at the blink of an eye. So let's learn gratitude. Let's learn to show gratitude. No matter how, you know, minute, no matter, I don't know. You guys, let's just keep discussing in the comment section. Okay, I'm sure there are a lot of things I haven't said in this video, but we can discuss it in the comment section and, you know, just let's teach ourselves. Let's learn. I'm not saying I am perfect too. I'm not saying anything, but I know that I can pride myself in that one thing, you know, showing gratitude. I know I have a lot of things to learn, a lot of shortcomings, right? But I don't believe showing gratitude is one of them. I am that person that will always show gratitude no matter what. See, if someone does something for me and I don't say thank you, if I go inside, my conscience will judge me. I'll keep feeling bad and then I'll now start overcompensating. Hey, which is something I used to do a lot in the past. Maybe even when I say thank you to you, but I feel like I said it with an attitude, like I didn't say it well. Oh my God, I'll begin to overcompensate. And even the person will get it, oh, NJ is feeling bad, maybe this one, that one. But as I get older, I've learned to show, even when I am sad, I'm upset, I still talk myself down, and I go and I say thank you to this person. I want to show that person that I appreciate what they've done for me, and I think it's something we should all do. We should just learn to show gratitude. I'm repeating things at this point anyways. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please do like, share, comment, okay, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye.